Hello everyone, I'm TG, and welcome back to the House of Sleaze. Today I'm taking a look at a little Daniel build that is going to take Sadist kind of in a different direction. What this build is going to focus on is getting as much damage off as possible, but still being able to keep your creatures alive. So let's take a look. So I'm starting things off here with Old Faithful, which is Wind Up. Next I'm using Rend, which greatly increases the grab attack damage of all controllable creatures, not just the ones that you're currently using. Next I'm using Sadist. That's going to increase the damage dealt by the creature that you are actually controlling at the time. For his exclusive cards, I'm using Overclock, my personal favorite, as well as the Armored Zombie. And this guy is going to be our best friend, because he's going to be causing lots of trouble for the survivors, and he ain't going down. Now onto his equipment, I'm using Power Implant Regeneration 2, Razor Claws 2, Beta Strain 2, and Fresh Blood 3. Now these are all pretty self-explanatory, but the one I do want to talk about is Power Implant Regeneration 2. This is going to make it so when you jump into a creature, you heal them for 1800 HP. And when you use Sadist, typically your creatures go down pretty quickly, so this should help to avoid that. Now when it comes to his deck, it's a pretty standard Daniel deck, not much deviation here. We have the Tough Zombie, Jester, partially Armored Zombie, Double Zombie, and the Dealer. We're also using 2 Vapors, Energy Leech, and Infection. Then we have our Discount and our Energy Booster creatures, as well as our Efficiency Mod creatures. Typically when using Sadist, your creatures go down quite quickly. So this build focuses a little bit more on utility and keeping your creatures alive because you can actually heal them. So I'm going to show you guys a match I played earlier using this build, which was quite a lot of fun. I hope you guys check it out, and I hope you try this build yourself. Enjoy. Uptown girl, she was living. Oh my god, what a team. That Tyrone's gonna cause me some problems. Tell you that for free.
We have death, destruction, disease, all the fun.
So main thing you want to do is set these guys up as quickly as you can with your Vapors.
What would open this?
Because we're not going to have a lot of time to do damage.
How much do you believe that I would put that key?
Though you can heal them with this build, it's still a little dicey. You still want to get as much damage off as possible. You don't want to rely too much on the heal. You're not Dr. Daniel. You're not Dr. Annette. The healing is more of a contingency. As you can see, that Tough Zombie dropped like it was nothing. And I'm still in the habit of jumping in right away, as you can see. But using this build, you want to wait, maybe until they take a couple hits. That way you're wasting just a little bit of resources and you heal them to full. But you always got to remember, you don't have endurance. So you really got to get that damage out quickly. Tyrone playing his little games.
Sometimes it's
So just waste that torch, boy.
You understand me?
Now I love that sound. So I see January's being a naughty little girl as usual. So we are going to make her suffer for her crimes. Was it good for you?
That could be a key.
Enjoy the show, boys.
This really is not a very efficient way of ending the
Oh, Becca.
battle.
Oh, Tyrone in to save the day. This boy fancies himself a fucking hero. Oh yeah, 906. So we're not quite won by Daniel, but we're not far off. Well, I think that was worth it. Let's see if we can get just a little bit more damage here.
Thank you then.
Bloop.
Ultimately planned. There is more fun ahead.
Oh, Just close the door on that shotgun nonsense. Well, that didn't go well. But I think I've significantly wasted their time.
This really is not a very efficient.
Oh, so if I can hit with this dealer now, it's just gonna be gravy.
There is more fun ahead.
Come on. Just a couple swipes. Oh no. So 4.5 minutes, not too bad. It is uptown, so it's a little bit shorter than a lot of the maps. But let's see if we can turn this around in Area 2. Now, a lot of the time when using Sadist, people get a little worried. They think, oh my god, my creatures are going down so fucking fast, I can't take this. But you don't really think about how much damage that you're doing. So you lose endurance, yes, but you're doing a lot more damage than you typically would when you use endurance. So, say your creature goes down in 5 seconds, each swipe you're also doing 200 damage. So if you can just get a few swipes out, you've more than made up for that creature's time. So I'm gonna load this room up, which is kind of risky, but if it works, it fucking works.
He feels no pain.
Because all my creatures are gonna be doing some big damage. And once this guy goes down, I should be able to heal another creature to full. Just jump in that Jester. Now let's get him ready for Mr. X, because X gonna give it to ya.
Befittingly brutal weapon.
Alright, you punk. Oh, I was facing the other way, that's... Oh well. Yeah. Now if you could just move away from that door without closing it. Ah. Oh, I'm coming for you. Now this speed increase is a godsend for Mr. X. If only he could bull rush through doors. It's all he's missing.
On your corpse once you are gone. I understand. If I were infected with a virus and could
Alright, we're just gonna let Jill run amok over there.
escaping too. But do you have to be so slow about
Because what I want is just one good wind up here.
pieces I have put in place led you here? You have no hope.
Well, I think that's that. Oh, looks like Tyrone has given up already. So the only thing you've really got to worry about when you're using this build is the great and powerful shotgun meta that exists, because your creatures are not going to last long against shotguns. But to counter that, you just kind of got to load up your rooms a little bit like this. You just want a little bit of a creature buffer, and you're going to lose quite a bit of them, but it's really going to be worth it whenever it comes to the damage that you're doing. Flashes, as always, are the bane. The bane of Danielle. If I could just get Jill here, that would be game, set, and match. Yep. Because they're going to focus on reviving her. And, oh, yeah, there we go.
To do things yourself. You understand.
Still alive?
So heal this bad boy to full. There we go. Oh, you can run January, but you cannot hide. Yeah, so that's that. That was Sadistic Daniel. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys check it out yourself, because it is a lot of fun to play. Even when you're losing, you still get to do a lot of damage to survivors, and overall it's just a lot of fun. So as always, I'm TG. If you like what you saw, you know what to do. If not, keep it sleazy.
History will not mark this day.